Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was really outside, fucking taking Vito out, and I watched the reels. I'm like, bro, this shit is annoying, bro. Like, I'm bored. I refresh my shit. I'm PJ charged with the murder of CI. I'm like, this gotta be fucking cap, bro. There's no way this shit is real. I haven't even read nothing or nothing. So let's see what we got going on here. Bronx gang member, and people were saying there was so many theories, bro. It was Wash. I mean, it was not Wash. Fucking Jackson. Fucking Drilly. Fucking Structure, because he got killed like fucking 2 blocks out of Structure's hood and shit. I'm like, bro. One of them I thought was right, but shit, obviously not, I guess, compared to the feds. And he's getting charged 3 years later. So it's like either they didn't have enough evidence to charge him then, and they got enough evidence now. And we was talking about PJ maybe coming home because Sugar Hill Mill passed away. They think he the shooter, calling him John Wick and shit. Talking about hanging his jersey up in the rafters. I don't know. That shit's fucking crazy. And PJ's supposed to have a court date for that shit like in January, I think. So there's that. Oh no, I'm seeing OGs. Oh. Alright. Let me get my reading in. The acting you... Oh, shit, my mic all the way over here. My audio probably sounded crazy. The acting U.S. attorney of the district, when the special agent in charge of him is for new NYPD announced the unsealing of an indictment. Oh, it's only PJ on the indictment? Yo. How many pages they need? Oh, nah. They indicted him by himself? How much havoc you gotta call? You gotta fucking cause to get indicted by yourself? Okay. The commissioner of the NYPD announced the unsealing of an indictment charging Paul Johnson, aka PJ Glizzy, with racketeering, conspiracy, murder, and aid of racketeering, conspiracy to commit murder and aid of racketeering in a firearms offense. The charges relate to Johnson's membership in a Bronx-based street gang known as the Original Goons or OGs. As alleged, on February 6, 2022, Johnson murdered 18-year-old Jaquan McKinley. Johnson, who was in New York City Department of Corrections custody, was transferred to federal custody earlier today. Wait, this is the feds? Oh, I seen racketeering. I should have known. I mean, could you get racketeering charged for state? I don't know. And made his initial appearance in federal court in Manhattan. The case has been assigned to U.S. Okay. See what he's looking like. I mean, at least he's not white. Okay. I'm liking my chances with him. He look like you don't play though. HSI Special Agent said Paul Johnson's alleged ruthless murder of Jaquan McKinley sent shockwaves through our Brooklyn neighborhoods and shone what the fuck? A light on the level of senseless violence committed by street gangs in New York City. Today's indictment is a result of relentless work and determination of HSI's New York's Violent Gang Task Force. The streets are made safer every day thanks to the dedication of New York's Shut up! State and federal law enforcement who work together to obtain justice. Chatting. According to allegations in the unsealed indictment, blah blah blah, court documents. Okay. An introduction for okay. It's giving me fucking definitions in here. Other court documents and statements from at least 2019 up to and including December 2024. Johnson was a member of the Original Goons or OG street gang, which is based. Okay. From at least up to including December 2024, Johnson was a member of the Original Goons or OG street gang, which is based in Bronx, New York. And shut up! Oh my god. I'm giving up chocolate. Alright. Good thing I have a Hershey bar on deck. In order to fund the gang, protect its territory, and promote its standing, members of the OGs engaged in, among other things, narcotics trafficking and other acts of violence, including murder. So they even talked about what's his face yet? Massive. So they indicted him off the fucking Chii murder? I'm confused. Johnson 23 is 23 now? Damn. On February 6, 2022, Johnson and others murdered others. So who's the others? He only got indicted by himself, it looked like. Damn. Okay. Murdered Chii in a drive-by shooting in Brooklyn. He was only 18 years old. Bro, I was running, bro. I was running upstairs and shit. That's why I'm out of breath. PJ of the Bronx is charged with one count of racketeering conspiracy, which carries a maximum term in life in prison. One count of murder and aid of racketeering, which carries a mandatory minimum term of life in prison or death. One count of conspiracy to commit murder and aid of racketeering, which carries a maximum term of 10 years in prison. And one count to use, carrying, and possession of a firearm in furtherance of a crime and violence, which carries a minimum sentence of 10 years in prison, to run consecutive to any other term imposed, and a maximum of life in prison. The minimum and maximum potential sentences in this case are prescribed by Congress and are provided. Mr. Kam praised the outstanding evidence of investigative work of HS1 and NYPD. Yeah, I mean, shit. PJ's been locked up since fucking early 2022. That's damn near 3 years, and in that time, they was able to charge him with another murder. And that's why I don't understand, like, he's probably, I don't know, he innocent. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I hate when people say, like, oh, these droppers in New York, not on that, because I can name you 10 droppers that's locked up for murder right now. The charges contained in the indictment as merely accusation. The defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. PJ Glizzy now 2 for 2. Now you on his nuts. You get off of him. Okay, then this is the actual indictment. Paul Johnson, aka PJ Glizzy, the only one indicted. And it's like the same thing. The OG's enterprise constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of the OG's enterprise. At all times relevant to this indictment, the OG's enterprise was engaged and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. PJ Glizzy, the defendant, participated in unlawful and other activities in furtherance of the conduct of the OG's enterprise affair. The purpose of the OG enterprise include the following: preserving and protecting the power of the OG's enterprise. Why they calling it an enterprise? And its members and associates through acts involving murder and acts of violence and threats of violence. Enriching the members and associates of the OG's enterprise through, among other things, the distribution of controlled substances, including cocaine, codeine, and marijuana. Promoting and enhancing the OG's enterprise and the reputation and activities of its members and associates. Means and methods of the OG's enterprise. Among the means and methods by which the members and associates of the OG's enterprise conducted and participated in the conduct of the affairs of the OG enterprise were the following: members and associates of the OG's enterprise committed, conspired, and committed and attempted to commit acts of violence, including acts of involving murder, to protect the expanding enterprise's criminal operations and in connections with rivalries with members of other street gangs. Members and associates of the OG's enterprise sold controlled substances, including cocaine, codeine, marijuana. Members and associates of the OG obtained, possessed, and used firearms and ammunition. It's a lot of fucking reading. Yeah, let's go to the dates. Murder and aid of racketeering. Okay. Conspiracy to commit. The racketeering conspiracy, PJ, the defendant, and other known and unknown being persons employed by and associated with the OG's enterprise described in paragraphs 1 through knowing combined through a pattern of racketeering, multiple acts involving murder, chargeable under the following: multiple offenses involving the distribution of narcotics, cocaine, codeine, and marijuana. It was a part of the conspiracy that PJ Glizzy, the defendant, agreed to the conspiracy would commit at least 2 acts of racketeering activity in the conduct of the affairs of the OG Enterprise. Losing my fucking breath. Like, damn. I mean, lose my fucking voice. Shit, both. Okay. Notice of special sentencing factors. On or about February 6, 2022, in Southern District of New York and elsewhere, as part of his agreement to participate in the conduct of the affairs of the Enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. PJ Glizzy, the defendant, others known and unknown, murdered. So they're saying there's others known that they know of. Murdered CI and aided and abetted the same in the vicinity of Green Avenue and Lewis Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. Damn. With the intent to cause the death of a person. Johnson caused the death of McKinley. Damn. And aided and abetted the same. And the thing is, there's not much details about the CI shit. Like, obviously, his dad said whatever, but the actual murder, like, we know about the night and what happened, but, like, the actual murder itself, we don't know if it was a fucking scooter, if it was they said drive-by, so, I mean, they're not driving a scooter all the way to fucking Brooklyn. Whoever came from the Bronx to do that shit. But, okay. Johnson recklessly engaged in conduct which created a grave risk of death to another person and thereby caused the death and aided and abetted the same. Okay, they're not saying it was him, though. He was a shooter, or maybe they do. The grand jury further charges at all times relevant to this indictment the OGs as described in paragraphs 1 through 5 of count 1 of the indictment, which was repeated and incorporated by reference. The OGs Enterprise constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of the OGs Enterprise. At all relevant times to this indictment, the OG Enterprise would remember, okay, on or about, known unknown, PJ Glizzy, the defendant, and others known unknown for the purpose of gaining entrance to and maintaining an increasing position in the OG Enterprise, an enterprise engaged in racketeering activity as described above, did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate, and agree to murder CI. Okay. The grand jury further in murder and aid of racketeering at all times relevant to this indictment. The OGs, as described in paragraphs, repeatedly same shit. They're just repeating themselves, which is what an indictment does. The vicinity of that, aid and abetted the same under circumstances, inviting. Recklessly engaged in contact. Bro, is there any, like, details, bro? Special findings. Oh. As to Paul Johnson, aka PJ Glizzy, count 3 of the indictment is re-alleged and incorporated by reference as through fully set forth Heron? What the fuck is this? As a count 3. As a count. Hang on, let me zoom in. Is that better? As a count 3 of the indictment alleging the murder of CI, aka Wvttz, the defendant was 18 years or older at this time of this offense, intentionally participating in the act, contemplating that the life of a person would be taken, and intending that lethal force would be used in connection with a person other than one participant in the offense, and CI died as a direct result of the act. Intentionally and specifically engaged in an act of violence, knowing that that created a grave risk of an offense, recklessly disregard for human life, and the victim died as a direct result of the act. Prior use and carrying, okay, on or about the defendant. Okay, so they're basically saying he's a shooter, right? Because he's charged with the fucking firearm use, carrying, and possession. And they're saying on or about February 6, 2022, PJ Glizzy defendant during in relation of a crime of violence for which he may be prosecuted in the court of the United States, namely the murder and aid of racketeering charged in count 3 of this indictment, knowingly used and carried a firearm in a further of such crime possessed a firearm and aided and abetted using and carrying, which was brandished and discharged. Damn. They're saying he's a shooter here? Okay. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 1 of this indictment, PJ, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States pursuant whole bunch of law shit. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 4, PJ Glizzy, same shit. Substitute as assets provision if any of the property as a result cannot be located upon, cannot be sold. What the fuck? So, what did I learn from this? Not fucking much. Like, we know fucking PJ got indicted by himself, and it took him 3 years to do this, while PJ was already locked up for another murder. And also, they're saying he's a shooter. They're saying there's others known and unknown, but if they were known, they would be indicted on this murder too. And they're only indicting him for the Chii murder. It's not the mass ass shit. He gonna have to deal with that as a state charge, but this is a federal. It's looking like a federal fucking charge. They talking about the OG's enterprise. That's crazy. It's like all the conspiracies out there, and this is like the biggest turnaround I've seen, bro. Like head turn of all. There was so many different blocks, and motherfuckers is talking about. That's crazy, bro. Motherfuckers screaming, free PJ, fucking rest in peace, Chii. Yo. Wow. And it took him 3 years to get whatever. Yeah, a big ass plot twist. It took him 3 years to get this shit together, so the evidence had to be like low, or like they wasn't in a rush because he was already locked up for murder. But it's like they should be in a rush, because if they're saying fucking PJ's was the fucking shooter, then who the fuck was the driver? Or if there's anybody else in that car, and they saying there's other people in the car, because it's saying there's other defendants known and unknown. PJ going to Brooklyn just to kill Chii can't be right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it was that serious? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't understand, bro, because we've seen DOA members run into OG's members. So, was everybody just like, oh, shit, like, I didn't know he did that? Like, I'm confused. Because I've seen, like Yagi catch someone at the courthouse, and fucking, it was, like, one of Bila's backgroundists. I forget bro's name. That's why I call him that. But it was someone else that got caught. They ain't even do anything or try to do anything to him. That's crazy. I'm at a loss of fucking words, bro. Like, PJ? Like, it wasn't no random person from the block. That's why fucking everybody talks about, like, the way the fucking everybody from Chicago talk about fucking King Von. That's how people was talking about PJ. Like, he was a fucking menace. I guess, bro. I just feel like the news of K-Fly got broke towards the end of December. This is fucking crazy, bro. And it's by himself, bro. It was just him that was indicted. Bro got 8 pages of just him. Wow. Bro fighting 2 separate murders now. 1 federal. Bro got federally indicted for this murder. Chii's death was senseless as alleged Paul Johnson murdered him as part of the dispute between rival gangs. It was that serious though? Like, motherfuckers cut ties, but that's fucking crazy. We hope that today's charges bring some measure of comfort to Chii's family and make clear that this office and or law enforcement partners will never stop investigating those who commit violence on our streets. That's a fact, bro. New York, like, the thing is, murder has no, like, statute of limitation, bro. You could be fucking 50 years old, bro. If they find evidence that you did that shit back in fucking your your teens, your 20s, they pick you up for it, bro. People think they got away with shit just because it's been a couple years. That's not how it works. Especially in New York, bro. They never give up. Especially something that as big as Seahawks shit. Like, did the mayor talk about that shit? Like, they wasn't gonna rest, bro. People was thinking this shit gonna pop up in indictments randomly, but see now. Look at PJ. So PJ never getting out. He's fighting 2 separate murders. He's fighting a federal indictment that he was the only one named in. And also fighting a murder in Mass Ave, which they're saying he was the driver in. That's crazy, bro. Bronx member trauma murdering 18. Drive-by shooting. Thing is, motherfuckers wasn't talking about this though. Like, I mean, Shy K be like dirt bike gang and shit. I'm like, oh shit, he talking crazy on this shit. But this shit came out of left field for sure. B-Liv gonna side with the O's, of course. He's from Cortland. That's him. They kept that shit hidden as they supposed to though. Wow. I'm liking my chances though. I feel like he's staying on business for real. Like the prosecutor fucking up, like in the Young Thug shit. Like when the prosecutors are fucking up, he on the ass. Whoa, this is his wife. Remember, B-Love paying respects to C.I. too. That's what I'm saying, Josh. The same one saying rest in peace C.I. is the one saying free PJ Glizzy. That's fucking crazy. Damn. They really ain't tuck it. Y'all just ain't peep. Type shit, bro. Type shit. You knew the whole time, though. I know you knew the whole time. You just ain't want to say anything. Like, I feel you. So what did you see? What did you peep that I ain't peep? Probably the same situation where you can't eat out. Well, it is, I guess. They've been dissing them. Y'all act like they ain't. They're dissing him because he's fucking DOA. They diss Nazi J Rip. So did they kill them too? Oh no, they didn't get charged with that. Like what the fuck? The Sugar Hill's been dissing him. Jackson been dissing him. What the fuck that mean? Jolie's been dissing him. Like everybody disses them. Every block disses them. Just because they're dissing them in songs doesn't mean they fucking did it. Like that's the stupidest fucking shit. Damn. Didn't Shy K tell CS Pops to go get back? Fuck. Nah, we ain't peep though.